this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Huskies will kick it away to get this game going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tremendous toughness here. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive.
That one's picked off. What a play. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Huskies.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only did they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
PAT makes it 7-0. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Handoff to the back. First down, looking for more now. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And they pick up the first on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back and loss of yards. Now you're behind the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll run it from the gun. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together, and they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. The defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line.
Heck of a job here by this quarterback on 3rd and goal. He is stopped short of the end zone. Big decision to make here. Such good field position. Is it worth the risk of taking a shot and putting a touchdown up on the board?
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They finish off the scoring drive. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 45. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Back to throw. It's Pryor. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it right near the end zone. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Huskies looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the extra point makes the lead 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. A screen to the wide receiver. Breaking free at the 35. What a catch and run by the junior. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator
testing the defense with a throw downfield. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. He's past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense produces 6 points. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. That has been in large part the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And he drops back in the gun. Grab near the sticks. It's Day. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play, moves the ball to the 12.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them, and if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Buying time now, rolling to his left. Grab down the middle. It's Day. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Try and muscle for the first down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. 4th down, going for a first down or a touchdown here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And midfield, inside the 40. Past the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Washington. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
That is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. Here he goes. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got room to run. Has the first down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And now the handoff. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on the loose ball, but it will still be a turnover on downs. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Breaks free. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. It's Pryor. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. But he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're going to run it here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense going with the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Washington, 28, Ohio State, 14.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to pass. It's Pryor. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Huskies. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he threw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So second down after the incompletion. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And here's the handoff. But a quick stop on the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance of interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He'll take a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and he fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. He's tackled but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Buckeyes line up with a 1st and goal. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down and goal upcoming. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Now, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's Pryor. Caught behind the line, it's Johnson. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch?
And here comes a deep shot. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. Inside the touchdown, Buckeyes. A huge defensive score.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Point after, knocked right through.
Washington, 35. Ohio State, 28.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. The receiver grabs it. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Back to throw. It's Pryor. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Breaks in open space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made in space. Look out. And make the tackle fine. That play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Makes a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up for this offense. As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
28.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Washington.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Washington.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grinding away on the ground.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Looks like Washington will have the 1st down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the 1st down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. And we got a new set of downs.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Scanning the field. It's Pryor. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And the route is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. That heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Of course, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He could go. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Washington. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play where they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Press coverage now from the secondary. Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Runs up, 4th down.
Got it. Cobra.
A play action looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This matchup had folks around the country stopping and paying attention. We expected a tough battle right down to the final minute, but this was a blowout as number one just gets humbled.
I'm just in complete shock. You know, anytime you see two top 5 teams, you'd always expect to see a competitive game. But this number 1 ranked team, I don't think they were mentally prepared, plain and simple. When you're facing a top 5 opponent with a bad mindset, things like this are going to happen.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.